Hey, welcome fans to a new talk show called The Next Level Wrestling Talk Show. We're going to talk about a range of topics today covering the world of sports entertainment. Stay with us. WWE title match is going to be interesting. We've got the hemp belt created by Daniel Bryan, the eco-friendly WWE Championship belt. We've got AJ Styles versus Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan, obviously, versus Samoa Joe. Did we say Jeff Hardy? Jeff Hardy. And of course, the newest member would be Kofi Kingston to this match after Mustafa Ali was taken out recently due to injury. We watched SmackDown, and Kofi kind of ran that gauntlet match. Really showed the Kofi of old. Looking at all the styles in this match, what do you think about this match? Are we going to see Daniel Bryan retain? Are we going to see a new champ? What do you think? Tell the fans at home.
It's pretty hard on this one because you got a lot of different styles and different different.
There's
characters.
A lot of elements, I think.
Especially
in this match.
Yeah, it's definitely hard, but once again, it's a little debatable on this one. I feel like maybe AJ Styles might get to this one because it's been a while since he's gotten in any chances to get any.
Well, I mean, he did have the match at the Royal Rumble, and then there was the pay-per-view before that.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I don't know. The way I look at it,
it's still debatable in my eyes.
It is, but I still think they're going to push the heck out of Daniel Bryan going into WrestleMania. It's WrestleMania season. I think Daniel Bryan comes out on top somehow, some way. It'd be great to see again in this match an underdog like Kofi come away with the belt, but let's be realistic. Things like that just don't happen. But you never know. WWE is always keeping us on our toes. So.
That's true.
You never know. I think next on the list would be the Raw Women's Championship match, which is Ronda Rousey versus Ruby Riott. We both were kind of talking about this. We both think it's just another match for Ronda to win. But, we'll get to it later on about our huge angle that we're going to cover. But you think the presence of a Charlotte or Becky maybe interfering in this match, maybe coming, even though she's suspended, do you think there's any possibility of anybody getting involved in this match?
I definitely think there could be a twist on this match, and it could be turning out maybe as a triple threat, as a surprise maybe. I definitely think there could be opportunities that they could use for this if they make it that way, and it'd be definitely something that would be pretty interesting to see if that ever happens.
Yeah, I think right now specifically, just kind of putting Ronda over again is their big thing for whatever reason. That's what they're hard up on, and the fans are starting to show their disappreciation for that. The Intercontinental title match is going to be a handicap match. Bobby Lashley, who's the champion, with his manager Leo Rush, defending against Finn Balor, who actually picked up the win on Lashley in the six-man match on Raw. Your take? What do you think? You think Finn's going to win the belt, or you think Lashley's going to keep on strutting his Gluteus Maximus muscles to victory?
Well, I mean, this one is, just because it's a handicap, I feel like maybe Finn Balor can probably still pull it off on top. I mean, Bobby Lashley's, of course, a big strong opponent, of course, and, Leo Rush obviously is, kind of the underdog, but.
Well, he could be a game changer too. We've seen it in the past. He's helped Bobby win. People are thinking maybe Finn could get the win on him, but you never know. He could actually be the one that comes away with the surprising victory after Bobby Lashley destroys Finn Balor or something. Who knows? But
so it's really a toss-up on that one. But
again, that's another.
I'm leaning more towards Finn Balor maybe, but obviously, then again, it is a toss-up.
I think Lashley will retain the title. I think the odds are going to overcome Finn Balor, but who knows? Who knows?
Anything can happen at this point, especially.
Next would be Braun Strowman versus Baron Corbin. This is just a regular match. We tried to get this match at tables, ladders, and chairs, or I don't know, one of the events recently, but Braun was still hurt, so it didn't happen. We both really hope that Baron Corbin doesn't go over in this match. We'd really like to see Braun just kind of finally put an end to this guy. Is that
definitely?
Yeah,
of course. Braun's been kind of not really been
here and there.
Yeah,
kinda
he's been
off and on.
He's been really off and on his game. So maybe, he could definitely take over this match too, and probably maybe gain back control. But like he said, anything can happen. So
you never know. Let's just hope they don't go back in that direction.
Definitely.
We got the Cruiserweight Championship, which is Buddy Murphy versus Akira Tozawa. I've been kind of following a little bit of the 205 Live, and I see most of it on the WWE Network. I see most of it though when it's on the pay-per-views. That last match, that huge Cruiserweight title match, I think it was a 4-way match. Just a huge, great match that Buddy Murphy retained the title in. It was incredible. But I don't know. You think Akira's gonna take this title away from him finally, or you think Buddy's gonna find a way to win again?
I honestly think that Akira might take over this match also. Because then again, Buddy could win. It's another toss-up on this one.
It's WrestleMania season. It's hard to really choose,
and that's what makes it hard to.
You never know. With title matches. Yeah. So. And then lastly would be the SmackDown Tag Title match, which is the best tag team in the world, quote unquote, The Miz and Shane McMahon versus the Usos. Now, do the Usos win? What is it? A 6th or 7th, or I think it's 6th tag team title. I think it's 6th. Do they win this one, or do The Miz and Shane prove that they're the best tag team in the world by beating probably the best tag team in WWE right now?
After seeing Shane and The Miz, I feel like maybe they could also take this match, especially just because, they've been kind of proven, their worth. They've been proven that they can, do it, and Usos did that a few times. So maybe that Shane McMahon and The Miz could probably do it a few more times before it gets changed. But like I said, never know. WrestleMania's coming up, but it's definitely a toss-up. But I feel like maybe they could keep going and prove that they can be tag team champions.
Yeah, the Usos kind of took advantage of them there at the end of the McMiz TV show on SmackDown recently. So kind of leaves it with kind of the opening that Shane and Miz need to really be relevant, and they need to kind of fight back and prove themselves at that point. So I think Elimination Chamber is going to be a pretty awesome show. For me, I'm thinking match of the night is definitely the ladies tag team title match. What do you think? Which match do you think is going to steal the show?
Definitely the women's. It's going to be something unique. It's new to the table. It's
tag titles are the
tag titles.
Okay, not the Raw women.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's definitely new to the table. It's it's definitely something that will be very interesting to everybody that will watch, and something that'll be, I think, will be pretty amazing.
Impressed with. Yeah, I'm thinking definitely. So then next on our list here in the world of sports entertainment, the new wrestling promotion called All Elite Wrestling. Cody Rhodes, Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, Y2J, Chris Jericho, a lot of other familiar and some not familiar names in this promotion. I'm looking at it, and I'm kind of seeing Ring of Honor. I'm kind of seeing TNA. So and promotions that TNA at one point was my favorite promotion. Ring of Honor has had some great talent go through there, and they've had some great matches and shows. So there's potential that it's going to be a pretty decent promotion. But I'm thinking competition versus WWE. What do you think? Do you think it's going to be rise to that occasion, or is it just going to be simply an alternative for someone to flip the channel to once in a while?
So far, in my eyes, I feel like maybe. But then again, recently there was rumors that they made a deal to a big superstar. They haven't released any info or who the superstar is, but they did say that they gave a really big offer to him, and it's not, confirmed or denied, but it's definitely, you never know. It definitely could be a game changer, but for right now, it's a maybe. We'll have to see before we give an opinion, at least in my eyes. But what do you think about it so far?
Well, I think what goes with that is you've got all these rumors about people that haven't re-signed new contracts. AJ Styles hasn't re-signed. The Usos haven't re-signed. Dean Ambrose, who's made it publicly clear, even the WWE made it publicly clear, he's taken off. So there's all these potential for other people going over there. So in my eyes right now, I'm just not seeing it being anything other than just an alternative that I'll probably be into. But definitely right now, WWE, even as crappy as it is sometimes, is generally the place to be and the show to watch. No matter how much of it you can stand, it's definitely what we're going to be talking about, you're going to be talking about, people are going to be talking about. So we'll just have to wait and see. Mad props to them bringing in this new organization, and we'll just wait and see. Okay, and then finally, one of the other topics we wanted to get to was this huge Raw Women's Championship WrestleMania match, which was supposed to be Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey for the title. Becky won the Royal Rumble. Ronda's been the champion, and they were going to finally clash in all this heat. Then there was the injury to Becky. She had to apologize. She finally did. Then all of a sudden the match is back on. Then Vince comes out and says, no, you're suspended until after WrestleMania. Now Charlotte Flair is going to take your spot. Now, you and I had kind of discussed a couple times where we thought maybe there'd be like a three-way between Charlotte, Becky, and Ronda after, was it tables, ladders, and chairs, TLC. I should have just said that. When we saw that match, we kind of figured there'd be a three-way match at some point. So what do you think? You think that's what's going to happen? You think this is all just a swerve with the suspension?
I mean, like you said, it could, as it is crappy at times, you never know. They have been getting gradually better at times. But I feel like that would be the best angle to go for. And I feel like if that were to happen, it would be, obviously, definitely could have a lot of potential and could be, really a really cool and impressive match that could show a lot of different things and opportunities that could happen.
So now we did see a match between Charlotte and Ronda, which was a Survivor Series when Becky was hurt after Nia crushed her face. That was a good match. So let's just lay it out there. Would you rather just see Ronda versus Charlotte? Would you rather just see Becky versus Ronda, or would you rather see all three of them just get in and beat the hell out of each other?
I mean, most people would say all three of them, and that's obviously what I'd also go with. But if not that, then Ronda versus Becky before Charlotte.
I like the idea of Ronda versus Becky, and I like the idea that they're throwing Charlotte in the mix because of the story they're trying to tell with all three of these women. I think that with the three-way match is always the Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns thing, where Seth cashes in Money in the Bank and then pins Roman Reigns for Brock Lesnar's title. So something could happen to where one of the women, Becky or Charlotte, pin the other for the title, and then Ronda's out. And then they can say, well, I never beat Ronda. Then they can kind of save that for later on down the line. So there can maybe be a Ronda versus Becky or a Ronda versus Charlotte singles match. So definitely potential there. So
absolutely.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of question marks, a lot of stuff that's going to keep us scratching our heads, but keep us interested one way or another. So, that's all we're going to talk about this time. We're going to have some more topics the next time we come around. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Like, subscribe, and we will see you next time on the Next Level Wrestling Talk Show.